In this Sailing Doodles, we continue adventuring around the beautiful Puerto Rican islands, and then Amanda gets rescued after being blown away on a paddleboard. This season of Sailing Doodles features Bobby and Amanda. Thank you so much to our patrons for making this channel possible. They get lots of great content like early access to videos. In the previous video, I welcomed Amanda back, and we took the new Hatteras E22 out on its maiden voyage to Isla Caja de Muertos in Puerto Rico.
All right, had a first good night out on the water. It's pretty good out here, pretty nice. The wind's calmed down a little bit. The trade winds generally pick up in the afternoons and the midday and afternoon in the morning. They're a little bit lighter. So while it's light, I'm gonna put the dinghy down. The one downside is having to kind of crawl up here to get up here on top to get to the dinghy. All right, so now that I'm up here, first thing is don't fall off. That's key. Put the plug in the dinghy. And then it's got ratchet straps, like stainless steel ratchet straps. So undo those, and then I'm ready to get the hoist up and on there. So on this little boom arm, there's a remote, and it's pretty simple to go up and down with the arm itself, and then in and out with the winch. And so here we go. And it's got this like little level on it, so that you want to make sure that it's at the right angle to lift. So I'll show you. All right, now I just swing it over the side and lower it. So you can see it'll swing a little bit, so that's why you definitely want to do it when it's nice and calm out. And you want to make sure the motor is down, because if it's sticking out the back and it swings back towards the boat, you could knock a window out. So pretty simple, nice and easy. And I just leave it. I leave the arm like it is like now, and I just tie up the other end because I'll be putting it back up tomorrow morning.
Bathing in the light that you share, you're like the sun. Who am I to think how it'd be if you were mine?
There are many beautiful islands in Puerto Rico, but Isla Caja de Muertos, or Coffin Island, is one of the most beautiful. Beach day. You ready to go to the beach? What's that?
Should we take some snorkeling gear?
Yeah, you ready to go to the beach?
Yes, I am.
If you want to bring snorkeling gear, go ahead.
Yeah.
This thing has an ancient 15-horse Evinrude. I don't really trust it. Okay, somebody wants some help here. Hang on a second, we gotta go there. All right, we've been asked to help tow in. Our dinghy's not making full power, but
We're rescuing this sailboat right there.
Yeah, it's working.
I think you made his day.
The sailboat had sailed to the island and asked to be pulled in a little bit closer where they could drop anchor.
Alright guys, we're dropping off these
No problem.
friends of ours that we just made.
Yeah.
Alright Bobby, let's...
Towed them in. So now we're gonna go anchor ourselves over there by the beach and do it.
Welcome to Puerto Rico.
Got our little umbrella that came with the boat. I didn't buy it. It was already on there. I figured why not bring it. So here we are.
I've already made it in the water, so let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Beautiful spot here. Look how pretty that water is. We could have probably brought the boat in a little closer than we are out there. It'd be a little calmer, but yeah, you know.
All right. Look behind you. Look at that view.
Still pretty choppy out there. Blowing 15 at least, 20 maybe, 15.
This place would be great.
Again?
Again?
I don't know what's wrong with this stupid dinghy motor. It's not starting, so we're rowing.
We'll get there tomorrow, guys.
Maybe.
Actually, we're pretty close.
Yeah.
We're moving. It's a good workout for you.
Yeah, right? So this boat has two generators. There's a 20 kilowatt that lives like underneath the main salon there, and then it's got a 13 kilowatt that lives here in the aft, underneath the aft cockpit. I prefer to run the 13 because number one, it uses less fuel and it's way quieter in the boat than anywhere else than the other one. But the problem is it's been running for 3 or 4 hours and then shutting down. These generators will shut down for things like low oil or hot. It's not getting hot and the oil pressure seems good. I checked the oil last week and it seemed fine. So I don't know, I'm gonna check the oil now and see what's going on. Maybe it's low oil or something, I don't know. Another reason I like the aft generator is its ease of access. All right, so let's check the oil on this. Seems okay to me. It was up to right there. I mean, it's full of oil. I don't know why it's shut down. And it's not getting hot. Like I'm seeing the temperature. I don't know, I'll have to have somebody check it out, I guess. I'm not an engine guy, which I'm on a motor boat, is what it is. Well, next time we get to a place where they have mechanics and stuff, I guess I'll have somebody look at it. I'm not sure what's going on. You know, these things, they're all electrically monitored and everything. Could be just a problem with the electricals on it or something, I don't know. She was watching this.
I was taking a nap.
One thing I need to do here sooner rather than later is I gotta put these hooks on, because we got a new refrigerator here. And so I need to put the hooks on the door so that when we're underway, they don't go flying open. So I need to do that real quick before we set sail again. I really should have done it before we left the first time, but ran out of time. All right, all done. There we go. Perfect. Now to open, just flip that out, and then go. Oh, crap. And then close. And I also put that up there to keep the refrigerator from sliding around. Don't want it coming loose.
We've upgraded. No
Yep.
more pasta.
Chicken and rice is what it is. It's like a kind of a chicken and rice casserole that I
I already
whipped up,
took a bite and it's really good.
Yeah,
So
it's not bad. I like it. So, not quite as epic of a sunset tonight because it's a bit cloudy, but
no, but go over there. It's really pretty.
yeah, it's still pretty nice out here. You can't beat it. It's pretty nice out here, even on a powerboat. Cheers to you guys. All right, about to get underway here, but first I got to pull up the dinghy, which means I got to crawl through there and pull it up. Okay, got her done. It's a nice view up here anyway, and not a bad spot for it. Get underway though. The next spot isn't quite as pretty, but there's more to do there, and then, you know, keep on moving. Ready to go. This is the new Mantis Marine anchor. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't unboxed it yet because it's really easy to ship. It comes in 2 pieces, but it's like 125 pounds. Still waiting on the new chain to come in, and then I'll put it all on there. But pretty excited about it. All right, so Amanda helped me get the anchor up. She kind of used the throttles working left and right with that to kind of drive us onto the anchor. She did a good job. I was really worried about it because, I mean, there's so much power on these motors. If you mess up on these motors, you could really hurt something. You know what I mean? If she accidentally hit the throttle or left it in gear or something, that could have been really bad. But we're on our way now. We're just idling right now, doing 6 knots. In idle, doing 6 knots, which is crazy. And so we are going to head to Salinas, which is about an hour and a half away, and we'll get going here. It was about a 15-mile run from Caja de Muertos to Salinas. I left our Mantis Marine bridle just there since we're going to another anchorage, so. And I got the other anchor locked down tight.
If I could take you back tonight,
down in the engine compartment and mess with the fuel. I want to put more fuel in one tank. Gonna change the fuel return around and change it over. Okay, the reason I did that is because the forward fuel tank was getting pretty empty, and that's the one that the main generator pulls its fuel from. I'm sure I can change the source for the main generator, but I don't know where it is right now, and I don't want to be screwing around in there while we're underway, and I do know where those fuel returns are, so I did that. How'd you do up here?
Good. We're still setting sail. We haven't sunk yet.
That's a good thing. So that forward fuel tank has 250 gallons. I wasn't able to fill that one because the cap was stuck on there, and I just didn't want to have to mess with it while the guy was waiting on me in the fuel dock. So it was not full, and the generator's been pulling off that. So it's already back up to almost a quarter. It was down below an 8 before I noticed it. So hey, it's doing all right. It's amazing how much fuel, how much fuel those things will move if it needs to. Because there's a lot of fuel being returned. Because think about it, I'm only doing 7 gallons per hour a side. And those fuel pumps will do like 30 gallons an hour per side, so it's returning a lot of fuel. All right, made it into Salinas, no problem. Find a nice little spot to anchor. It's kind of a really well protected area here. It's kind of muddy bottom, I think, but yeah, we'll check it out. She's down there sleeping. Since we were having issues with the dinghy motor last time, why not just paddleboard over to the restaurant? You ready?
Exactly, at least we'll get there.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. We might get blown away. All right, she didn't fall in getting on it. We'll see what happens when she stands up. See, these are inflatable paddleboards. They're not quite as stable as those hard ones we were on in Belize.
Oh, great.
There you go. So we're going towards the blue building over there. We'll see how well this works. All right, well, she's making it so far, so let me get caught up with her and we'll get some lunch. Well, she was right behind. How your arms feeling?
Good. Got a nice workout in. Well, here's
Made it safely.
Really good.
Yeah, not bad. Had a nice little lunch here at Full Moon, and now headed back to the boat. I think we're going to break out the kayaks. The last owner left the kayaks on board. Nice enough to do that, so go cruising around. A little easier when it's windy. So she was the one that wanted to go paddleboarding today, and she couldn't make it back to the boat, so thankfully some nice guys on jet skis are going to pull her in. Probably making that guy on the jet skis day, you know? He's riding on the back of the jet ski with her. So far, just letting you know, one of the positives about being on a motor yacht instead of a sailboat is that I'm watching golf in air conditioning while cooking dinner. That's pretty nice, I gotta say. While at anchor, too, not in a marina. This is at anchor. Pretty nice. Nice and easy cooking, doesn't take long.
Where's your drink?
I left it inside. I'm gonna grab another taco in a second. I'll grab more drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you guys.
And don't forget, there are now 4 new episodes of the Doodles podcast on YouTube or anywhere you get your audio podcasts. Thank you so much to our patrons for making this channel possible.